Hey folks. Oh god, I just kill switched myself. How you all doing? Just stopped over bloody phone call. Bloody suspected spam. Goddamn spammers. They need to stop that shit. So sorry for swearing. So all them roads back there are closed. This was supposed to be the same video, so now it's a new video, I don't know what to call it. Said in my previous video, I'm just scouting about for tomorrow's ride out. I've not seen any signs along here saying it's going to be, oh, look at that camper van, that's nice. Yeah. So I'm going to have to put my visor up if there's wind noise, folks, just going to have to live with it. Got my mic fluff, if it's not doing the job, it's not doing the job. There's nothing around here saying, I'll bring my missus here as well. Trouble with me though, I've got a very limited palate. My missus will literally eat anything. Me, my god. If you ain't got chips, burgers, pizzas, I don't want to know. Oh, this wind noise! Ah! Sorry. Yeah, there's no signs along here saying that it's closed. Well, that's good to know. Oh man, a couple of weeks ago I was coming along here with Sanjay, and near to the end of this road. Do you know like how there's them triangular grids in the road? And then water gets in around them, don't it? And it freezes, and then all the tarmac as vehicles go over it starts coming out. That had happened, and there was a pothole at the side of the triangular grid, and I hit it full on. And honestly, I've never ever, since I've had this bike, gone over something. That's it, right there, the little bar steward. Honestly, that is dangerous. That will have bikers off. Even people on push bikes. I couldn't believe it. Oh god, it sent a shockwave right through my arms, and I thought it had done something to the steering. I had to pull up down the road here. And there was one point I thought it had cracked the frame. Well, the steering stopped head thingy-my-bobbies. But it wasn't. It does not crack the frame. Yeah, that sucker hurt. I actually told myself, don't come down here this way. Would I spotted it then? Oh, I would have had it. Do it again. And I never want to experience anything like that ever again in my life. It was horrible. It really was. So yeah, I said in one of my previous videos, I broke my own personal record for not coming out on the bike. Saturday today. Last time I was on it was last Sunday, so literally 6 days. And I'm never doing that ever again. And plus my battery, I mean the weather's warmer now as well, but my battery just barely cranked the bike over and got it started. And as you know, from if you watch this channel, I had battery issues in the beginning, and then it seemingly fixed itself. See, don't say this road's closed. I am on UK road closed. The other ones were saying 4 or 5 PM. So this road must be closed as well. Is that a bandit? I don't know. Not that clued up on my bike. Hey, there's that little pizza place. Wonder if it's still open. Do the pizza right now. I don't even know what I'm gonna have for dinner now. I could stop at that butty bar, but it's not the same when you're not with your boys. And if anybody isn't from the area, this is Horwich town centre. See, it's up. Oh no. I don't mind, I was going to have a rant about something, changed my mind. Oh, that's what I was going to say, is there's no chippies open. Although I had chippy yesterday, but I'm just saying in general. Seems less and less chippies are opening at lunch times now, apart from the ones in the town centre. Used to always be open, but then you've got all these places open up, like the night bar over there. We passed that yesterday with my son-in-law, and at first I was thinking, a club? Nah, it's kebab, pizza, burger place type joint. I'm actually asking myself in my own head, why am I not filtering? And I've just answered that question. I think I'm gonna. What's going on? Big red bus! Boris Johnson likes his buses, doesn't he? Wow, oh, roadworks. Typical. Typical. Wow, the heat coming off the back of that bus. It's like when you open your oven and you forget that it's on. God, that is hot. Hey, where's the exhausting? There's no fumes coming flying out the back, stinging my eyes and burning my lungs. I'm not complaining though. Oh God, the heat and the dust. I think we're going to avoid this area tomorrow, especially if the roadworks are still going to look at. Well, I'm thinking like a car driver, because you know I've got a car as well. Doesn't really matter if you're on a bike. It's really depressing. Can't see anyone now. What's this bus driver doing? Jeez, look at the traffic. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't affect us. But the road's closed anyways. And I just filled it up. And this, like I said about this fuel gauge, just bloody ignore it. I filled it up because it was literally saying 1 bar. Only took 3.5 litres. So I've got that super unleaded in. And I've done about 10 miles. And 1 bar's gone down already. Just bloody ignore it. Here's my advice if you've got one of these. Like I said, I love this bike to bits. I absolutely do. There are other bikes, you know, there were lots of other CVTs. There were lots of other bikes that I was looking at. KTM Duke, the new Honda MSX. I was even looking at getting a new Yamaha YZF-R 125, if that's what they're called. And that sign said 40, and once again, ignored, bloody, just noticed it then. That's because I'm talking to you folks. Yeah. And I couldn't figure out, it was driving me mad. I was getting to the point, it was getting me down. I was going online literally every day looking at bikes. And do you ever do that where your brain's just overloaded with bikes, and you know, or even if you get in a car, or whatever you're buying, and you've got so many choices. And I'm so glad, I really, really am, that I chose this bike. And as I've just said, it's not perfect, fuel gauge, for crying out loud. Bike's the old time. You know, I need to be turning left up here, don't I? Yes, I do. George's Lane. That's where, that grid there, that's what I'm saying, when they've got no grip or anything left on them. I came round in the wet and the back end went out. Only a little bit, but I thought it was funny. Where I was like, yeah, the bike's not perfect. But, see, well, it's saying full for a second then. Yeah, it's got its flaws. It's not the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest either. And just because I own it, I'm not going to sit there and praise it and say, oh, it's the best bike ever and it's faultless and yada yada yada. And I've never been down that road either. Some of the ones to explore. But for your money, wow. It's a fantastic bike. And I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm no aficionado where bikes are concerned. I don't even pretend to be. But Honda, you should be worried. You really should be worried. I'm sorry for all of you that have Honda MSXs or Groms over in the United States, but I'll tell you what, in my personal opinion, for what you pay for the MSX and for what you pay for these, Honda, you should be worried, very worried. Worried? Worried? Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say, and it. Some people won't like this video because of what I've just said. But I'm being honest. When I saw that brand new 2021 version of Honda MSX, I was absolutely gutted. I really was. This car's always over here. I was absolutely gutted. I truly was. I was ready. And like I said, I didn't go online to see it beforehand. I wanted to see it there with my eyes in the showroom, and I was ready to just go ping with my card. And yeah. Shut up, mate. About that, anyways. Wasp nearly winning some Olympics. And I'm sorry if there's wind noise. It's a hot day. And yeah, this car's always here. They probably think it's that about me now. Come on, bike. There's no one's coming up here on this noisy bike. Lock the back wheel up. Yes, lad. Put the stand down. No kill switch. Lovely juggler. Oh, look at this view. Don't say it yet to nice places. I should have looked over there actually. You see our football stadium. Don't know what it's called. Changes names nearly every bloody week, that place. Yeah. And I know from that's the whatever tower in Winter Hill. I actually went up there. I didn't put the camera on because back in the day, there's a road going to it. And you used to be able to drive up there and ride up there, but they've put a massive barrier across now, so you can't get anywhere near it unless you're the employees that work there, or the maintenance stuff, or whatever, or emergency services, or Batman, Superman. But yeah, because I've always wanted to go up there. I'm not going to park the bike up and walk up. Somebody will nick it. Yeah. The wind turbines on the hill up there. Is that a weird helicopter I saw earlier? You probably won't see it on. I don't think you will see it on this camera. I'm sure I've looked before and you can't see it. And there's a building over there. Used to be a mill converted into apartment. It's got a green top on. Again, I don't think the camera will pick it up. My brother just lives down the road from that. I live somewhere, I can't even see, well, I can see the town hall clock. Oh yeah, I can see the church where I got married. I live about a quarter of a mile away from that church. You can't see it on camera, so it doesn't really matter. Manchester in the distance. Again, I don't think this camera can see the skyscrapers, or whatever you call them. And then all this area, don't know what it's called. Quite smoggy today. It's smog, I don't know what it is. Right folks, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. As usual, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.